Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to make a video talking about the Nintendo Switch games. Go through some of the library and just kind of give you guys an overview on some of the games if you just pick up a new system or you maybe already have one even. Just some cool games. I'll show you my collections. Basically I sprawled it out on the table here just to kind of give you an idea. These ones right here are Nintendo Switch exclusive, all made and published by Nintendo. That would be your Mario and Zelda and all those types of games, which is probably some of the best games for the Switch library because Nintendo is really good at making first-party games. So when the Nintendo Switch launched day one. Two of the games that were available, 1-2 Switch and Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, 1-2 Switch is more or less seems like a tech demo to show what the Nintendo Switch can kind of do. It shows off like the HD rumble and some of the motion controls and that's sorts of stuff. It's just a collection of all mini games. I'm not a huge fan of this game personally. The game I am a fan of though is this right here, Zelda Breath of the Wild. This is a fantastic game. It got 10 out of 10s for a reason. Show you just some of the box art, kind of what the gameplay looks like. If you haven't seen this game, definitely check it out because it is it's fantastic. It's my favorite Zelda game of all time and one of the best games on this system or any system. They definitely did a good job. They sort of tried to do something a little bit different, and I think it paid off. There is some negatives to it. It's not the traditional dungeons. The castle at the end, that's more like a traditional dungeon. They do it with these little shrines. That's where they implement all their puzzles and that kinds of stuff. But what a great game. It's open world, or they call it open air, because you can paraglide pretty much anywhere you want to go, you can go to in the game. There's lots of climbing elements, and like if you see something and you want to go somewhere, you can go there. That's what's really cool about the game. It has an awesome exploration system. And the 1-2 Switch, that's really good for kids. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan as an adult. It's not like super interesting to me, but some people may enjoy it. And then you have, let's see. This game right here is like Nintendo Switch's one of their best-selling games, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Fantastic game. This game is great. There's a reason why it's selling like that. It's one of Mario Kart's best games. Probably the best Mario Kart in the series. Fantastic game. Then you have Mario's shot at their sports games. You have Nintendo shot at sports games, Mario Aces, Tennis Aces. This game's okay. They've been supporting it since it launched, which is surprising. They've been adding stuff to the game, but it's an okay game. It has like a single player campaign. It's not bad. It's it's a tennis game, so take that as you will. Now here, this is a juggernaut. Super Mario Odyssey, one of the best games on the system, and maybe one of the best Marios of all time. This game's excellent. It has a different mechanic. Instead of like having like power-ups in the traditional sense, you use your hat is named Cappy, and you throw him at enemies, and then you basically possess their body and become them, which is really neat. Especially at the end, you can possess Bowser. That's pretty cool. Okay, and There's also another Mario Brothers, Super Mario U Deluxe, which is a port of a Wii U game. This game's okay. It's 2D Mario. So, I mean, take that as for what you will. Some people love it. Some people, they'd rather play 3D. But that has been priced as a $60 game. So, it may be overpriced, but it's still a good game. There's some fun to be had. There's some multiplayer elements to it. You can play with up to 4 characters at a time, I believe. And it's fun. Let's see. Then you have another juggernaut on the system, Splatoon 2. This is a great game for kids and adults. It's fun. I like to play this with my son and my daughter. They both enjoy this game. There is a decent-sized campaign, single-player campaign to it, but this game shines in the multiplayer action. Like having teams and trying to cover the floor with your team's color ink in a certain time limit, and being able to actually, kill the other team members and stuff. And you get different brushes and guns to shoot ink. It's a fun game. Definitely, if you have kids, this is a definite pickup because it's entertaining, especially for kids. Let's see, and then you got the traditional stuff, like you got Kirby, Star Allies, which is okay. It's on the easy side for kids. That's a good one because it's not too hard. You have a new IP, which is Arms. This is a fighting game, very colorful. It's not a bad game. There's been some mixed reviews on it. Let's see, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. This is a good Nintendo game. This was a port from the Wii U, but it's still a good game. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Now, this is an awesome game. I love this game, and it's like 2D platforming at its finest. Some people were not happy with the $60 price tag because you could get it on the Wii U for $20 when it came out, which I can definitely see that because they did add stuff. They added like an easy mode. You're able to play as Funky Kong, but the game's still hard. I mean, I think with Funky Kong, I've never played as him because I don't want to play in easy mode. But I imagine he can still die. I mean, there's plenty of things he can still die because I think he has an extra heart or two. But this is a great game. I would say, this would be a good pickup if you have kids. But they would have to play in easy mode because this game is hard. Let's see, and then you have this is a definite too, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now this game just came out the Christmas time, December of 2018, and this game is phenomenal. One of the best fighting games ever made, and one of the best Smash Brothers in the series. And there's just so many fighters to choose from. I mean, like it says on the back, everyone is here. You get everybody. Phenomenal game. Basically an homage to just video games in general, because there's more characters than just the Mario characters. And then you have Bayonetta 1 and 2. It's actually Bayonetta 2, but you get the first one, so it's 2 games on one purchase. Awesome game. Highly recommend it. You have a new one, traditional Nintendo IP, Yoshi's Crafted World. Good looking game. It's easy. Some people, might think it's too easy, but good for kids and great art style, and definitely, I think it was a very fun game. I had a good time with it. Then you have Let's Go Pikachu, a Pokemon game. Basically a remake of Pokemon Yellow in a sense, and it adds Pokemon Go elements. Fun game. And let's see here. And then you have Fire Emblem Warriors, a hack and slash. And let's see, you also have Hyrule Warriors. If I can find it here somewhere. It's somewhere in the mix. But another Zelda game. Hyrule Warriors is basically like Fire Emblem Warriors, but it's it's got, you know, Zelda elements. You're fighting in Hyrule, and you have all those enemies, but really fun game. And then you know, you have something like this. This is not a Nintendo first-party game. It's made by Ubisoft, but this is a really great game. Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. It's like, let's see, like a strategy game. I had a lot of fun with this game. Yeah, it's a really great strategy game. They definitely do a good job using the Mario characters and combining it with Rabbids. A game you wouldn't think works awesome. And then you have some hardcore games. You know, for hardcore gamers, you got like Dark Souls and Doom 2016, and actually the new Doom is coming out on the Nintendo Switch. You have Diablo 3, Skyrim, Travis Strikes Again, and you know, those are some of the heavy hitters. You know, games like that, but fantastic. It's awesome that they're bringing that stuff to the Nintendo Switch so you can play it on the go, which to me is one of the main selling points. I even have a lot of these games in you know, on other consoles and stuff, but I really enjoy having them on the go because to me that's where it's at, so I can play on my work breaks and stuff. You know, and then they have a ton of indie games. You know, stuff like this right here. This is a great game, Undertale. You know, definitely check this out on any platform. It's unique, and I heard a lot of great things, and I was on the fence, but this game was good. I'm glad I played it. And another one, this one right here. To me, this is one of the best games that came out of, what was it, 2018, I believe this came out, or 2017? But whatever year it was, this is an awesome game. I still have fun with this game. You know, this is good to put the system in rest mode and come back to it later. Really hard, but if you stick with it, it gets easier and you can have a lot of fun. And then you have some hand-drawn styles like Monster Boy, really great game, looks awesome. You have Shantae and the Half Genie Hero, another hand-drawn game, looks great. You know, you got some of the other independent games like Golf Story, Axiom Verge. This is a great Metroidvania style. SteamWorld Dig 2. This is a really fun game. It looks like I have company here. Another great one, Mega Man 11. Not an indie game, but this is a great game. And you have a couple sports games.
Yeah.
FIFA, some FIFA and some NBA. Cool if you're into sports games. I'm not the biggest sports game fanatic, but not bad. You have awesome fighters like Dragon Ball Z. This is a great pickup.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Let's see. South Park, Fractured Butthole. This is an interesting game to say the least.
Yeah,
then you have a lot of throwback games. Now, this is where the Switch is my favorite. You have like the Mega Man Legacy Collection, the X Series, the regular Mega Man games. You have, let's see, Namco Museum, another cool stuff. Awesome right here, Sonic Mania, maybe one of the best 2D Sonic games ever made. Definitely up for debate, but as far as I'm concerned, this takes the cake. Katamari Damacy Reroll. This was a PlayStation game, on I believe PlayStation 1, maybe 2, but this game, another cool, interesting game. A game that was on the Super Nintendo, Wild Guns Reloaded. This game is awesome. It adds, I believe, 2 new characters and an easy mode because this game is super hard. I can't get far in the regular game, but on here, I can get through it. And this is another great one. Sega Genesis Classics, great. Crash Bandicoot, another great one. This is a definite pickup. But that's the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you like checking out some of my games, and I'll see you on the next video. Please shoot me a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.